Warden Axel, to fulfill my lord's ambition of usurping the regime, we must first take over Hades. It shall be used as our foothold for further invasions, from our proletariat seat of power to the very executive office of the president. Cease this futile battle now. Upon your surrender, we may or may not grant you a valid position as well.
Really? You will? What kind of position?
Comic relief?
That's perfect.
Damn it! You know what? Screw you guys. I want to see you try to talk like that after you see what's behind this barrier.
Are you sure about this, Warden? What's gonna happen now?
Everything will be fine, young master. We'll quell these anarchists together and earn our reputations back. Then I'll get promoted to a higher position than Hades Warden, and eventually...
Which one of you fools reopened this basin in Hades? I don't know who you think you are, but I hope you're ready to face and be torn apart by the most devastating and catastrophic abomination of your life! I am the fear. I am the dread. I am the disaster. I am the calamity. And most of all, I am... she who sunk the world into blazing chaos! Final weapon, Desco!
She's...
The final weapon?
The final boss already? This is so lame! Wait a second. Have I seen her before? Now come and challenge me, hero! I'll implant the grimmest despair into the deepest pit of your soul!
Before we start, let me tell you something. I am not a hero.
Huh? You're not a hero? So you're not Desco's enemy?
Yes, he is! They're all your enemies! Go ahead and give them despair or whatever it is you do!
And who are you?
Oh, thanks for asking. I'm Warden Axel, the most powerful demon in Hades.
No, you're wrong. Desco is the most powerful because Desco is the final boss.
No, I'm the most powerful! I'm the all-powerful Warden!
That's the monster that all of the prisoners were so scared of? I don't understand.
Seriously, I think I've seen her before. I can't remember where. The final boss is supposed to fight a hero. I'm not gonna waste my time on some peons.
Oh, stop complaining! Just follow orders and get rid of them, like any final boss would do!
Okay then. Desco will kill you all, just like the final boss would do! First, I'll start with you!
Axel!
He died again.
No! Warden Axel!
She's the monster who attacked me!
What? Are you saying she's the one who killed you and sent you to Hades?
I'm not dead! I bet this nightmare was caused by her knocking me unconscious. Oh, it's her! Desco must impress her. Are you ready? Fear me, you fools! And realize that only heroes can defeat a final boss! Now, who wants to die next? Is it you?
What? Don't look at me! Stop! I'm the son of the president!
Disappear!
Help! Someone help me! Am I still alive?
You, Desco! If you want to call yourself a final boss, then keep this in mind. A strong defense is fundamental. You must first receive your opponent's attacks in a dignified manner.
Really? But Desco had no idea.
It is absolutely unacceptable for you to deal lethal damage on your first turn. It completely ruins the balance of the game. I cannot approve of someone like you being the final boss. In fact, no one would approve of such a lousy game if it had that.
As expected of my lord. That must be the most biased opinion I've ever heard.
But a final boss must annihilate every single living creature. That's what it said in the textbook that Desco's daddy gave her. Such a lie! I've never heard of any textbooks like that before. It's not a lie! Desco is a final boss! I'll kill you all!
At the very least, we got to see Axel die once again. We had our quota. Now we gotta deal with level 21 enemies, stairwaying up all the way to Desco, which does have a green no entry. Though that is going to be handled very quickly with this, which turn into a blue disperse damage, which could be very bad. Just not fight him there. If we can fight her here somehow, that could be done laughably so. But if there is no range, then that can suck quite a bit.
I'll play with you.
Thankfully, the base panel doesn't count as the actual part of the tile, so we can cheat it out like this a bit. We got the range for it at least. I'm gonna do this for a moment. We technically have a lot of turns to wait anyway, so oh boy. Stand right there. Come back out.
Play with you.
Do this. Alright.
Ready to start?
Lawful, let's put you there for
Surrender to me.
a little bit of a boost.
I'll teach you a lesson.
Damn it. Thought we were gonna make it. You made that one, honestly, but... Alright.
Here I come.
There we go.
Ready?
Be good. Be
Alright. If they have to rely on no range as well, we're gonna actually go ahead and use Braveheart on us. To make things a little bit easier and more in our favor. Especially when they try to just run up and melee us. Then we don't die by 2 criticals. At least we can heal. Or we could if we had ranged. That's why we have this too. For some really good damage. Everyone march up. It's gonna be a bit of a long walk. Especially because we can't get rid of the dispersed damage that quickly. Or even the no ranged right now. Come on, come down. Really? Fine, be mean. Let's give you a shield too, why not?
Be good.
Alright. Almost got rid of it. Almost. Try to peel off a little bit of them if you can. If not, oh well. We tried. Can't do anything with you yet. Let's see what happens. How many are going to gang up on the orc and then die because of it? Maybe. Or that. At least we're doing a fairly good job at that. Everyone down. With 1,145 mana for you. That is just really nice to have. Dress clothes. Fine. Something dead is something dead. Everyone move one space away. Alright, now move back. Actually, you can stay there. Hurricane slash it. And moving a bit too. That's all we can do now. One zombie left, 2 gargoyles and the boss. Ow. The boss is probably worn off right there. Alright, and now you are done. Aggro that last one, and then in maybe 1 or 2 turns, I think. 4 turns. Oh god, I cannot count at all. The puzzle will open up, and Desco can come to us. Because we do not want to have to really get hurt that much while fighting her. We don't exactly have a full party of people to play with. I'm missing 3 on that.
Be good.
Alright. Done. Everyone be ready.
I got this.
Stand behind them so if something does come, you're protected at least a little bit. At least until we could heal ourselves. I probably can get rid of this right here so that we can hit it properly. A little bit. Can't do that? That sucks. Damn it. The controller is slightly messing me up and I don't like it. There we go. Now we're free. Now Desco can come kill me whenever she pleases. Let's defend a fair bit while we can. I know one of her attacks, or her main attack, her main source of attack should be like 2 lines. So I just gotta make sure that whichever area she picks to attack, it won't be too devastating. Then we can combo it. That. Certainly did the end right there, I think. So, not too bad. How much HP are we looking at? Looking at 1421. We can do that, I think. Actually, you might not have to be that far up front. Increase someone's attack by 100. Let's go for you.
Time to bust some balls.
So you now have 13 something attack. You can very nearly one-shot it. So we just gotta be careful now a little bit because I don't want the damage to be too scaled out. $620. I hesitate to say, but can you already kill him? Let's scream you one more time to make sure that you're gonna get the maximum amount of mana you can get from this. You should be able to kill it. Go, my little orc friend! Roast! Nice. And for some reason, I was under the impression that this first damage would actually hit me too. I'm an idiot. Too overly cautious. And the next beast leader can be made. That's fast.
By Odin's beard, they defeated that monster! Tyrant Valvatoris! He is for real! How in Hades did he regain his power? Which legend says he lost?
Sardines, of course!
Sardines?
Absolutely. You guys should indulge in them as well. They will make you stronger.
Desco lost against an enemy who wasn't even a hero. So does that mean that Desco isn't a final boss after all? Is she going to be abandoned again?
Did you say abandoned?
Desco was cast out from the human world and abandoned because she's useless.
The human world? You mentioned something earlier about being the final weapon. Were you, by any chance, created by a human?
Yes, Desco's daddy is a human.
Created by a human? I mean, that's absolutely absurd! Humans have created not just a normal demon, but a final boss, the highest of all demon ranks? What could they possibly be plotting? Why don't they just keep focusing on sardine research? And what is the Corruptorman doing, allowing the humans to pursue such madness? What is the president thinking?
Judging by this blockhead here, I assume the Corruptorman isn't thinking at all.
Am I the only one left to do this after all? Must I teach a lesson to the unruly humans as well as the rotten Corruptorman?
Yes, my lord. And I believe that usurping the regime is the key to doing both.
Huh, indeed! Then I accept this duty placed before me. Trinies, demons, or humans, I will turn their worlds into Hades to teach them all a good lesson. I hereby declare right here, right now, to overthrow the current corruptiment and to Hadify all worlds by forming the Hades Party!
Bravo! Your wish is my command. However, that name sounds a bit too straightforward. We should discuss this later.
Come with me, Desco.
Huh? But Desco isn't really a final boss.
Indeed you are not. You're still too inadequate to be a final boss. But I will train you so that one day, you will make a magnificent final boss.
But Desco was defeated. How can a defeated final boss ever become a magnificent final boss?
Do not be ashamed of your loss. There are tons of final bosses out there who have climbed their way back after a defeat. Besides, only those who have experienced failure and downfall can become stronger.
Really? So should Desco let go of her shame that came with her defeat?
Yes. So long as you get right back up after a defeat, you'll be fine.
Will Desco be able to fight a final battle against a hero someday?
I have no doubt about that. When you become a magnificent final boss and spread your evilness, a hero will surely confront you.
Will Desco be able to pull off 3 transformations and bribe the hero by offering them half of the world?
Of course, if you can keep up with my training. I promise to push you until you obtain the power of a worthy final boss. So, Desco, come with me.
Okay! Desco promises to follow you until she is ready to become a magnificent final boss.
My lord, there goes another one of your promises.
No way! She attacked me! How can I be on the same team as some... Desco is gonna become a magnificent final boss. I hope I will have your blessings, big sis.
Big sis?
Yes, Desco's big sis.
Oh, she's your younger sister. You two better get along then.
Absolutely not! Do you see any family resemblance between us two? She said she was created by humans.
But you were created by humans as well, correct?
Yeah, but I'm the product of the love between my mom and dad. And how dare you make me say that?
Guys, they even scouted the final boss into being their teammate.
I'm starting to think this regime usurpation thing could actually happen.
Let's go, everyone. We're going to turn the worlds into Hades.
The battle, which ended with Valvatorez's victory, soon triggers the birth of a new political force that will threaten the entire netherworld.
Huh? What happened?
Oh, oops. I almost forgot about him. Hey, you're coming with us too.
Where to? Never mind, that doesn't matter. Why do I gotta tag along with you guys?
Why? Don't you know what's going on right now? You should read the newspaper.
What the hell is this?
Your father must be very upset to hear about this news. You should come along to relieve his heart as soon as possible.
I'm also noticing that On auto, a lot of things get skipped.
We caught wind of some shocking news after we quelled the brutal criminals of Hades.
I can't believe they announced that I died.
Sardines are not glupini. They are glupiformis glupiodi, to be specific.
Who cares?
Although Japanese sardines and round herrings are clupidi, and Japanese anchovies belong to the Androlid again.
The hell?
Next time, episode 4, Hades Haysayer Army. You don't trust sardines.
Make sure you eat their guts too.
Desco will be showing off.
If there ever is a story character that I would not mind using in any playthrough, it's Desco. Because Desco is awesome for being Desco. And I'm going to be ending my recording right there to get this all quickly done and hopefully render it out as soon as possible before I have to go to work. It's probably not going to be coming out today, to be entirely honest, but I'll give it a shot. So, thanks for watching. Hope you had a great time. See you guys whenever I get more time to do this, and stay awesome, everyone. One chapter, almost 2 hours. Fuck me.